How can marginalized girls and young women access quality learning opportunities to succeed? This is the question we asked our global community of entrepreneurs for Solve's 2020 Learning Challenge, Learning for Girls and Women. There are 132 million girls out of school globally, and the COVID-19 pandemic has further disrupted and in many cases interrupted the education of more than 740 million more girls and young women worldwide. Access to quality education for everyone is vital if we want to create a more equitable future and foster a generation prepared to take on our greatest global challenges. We were thrilled to receive 422 applications from innovators in 80 countries for this challenge. Our incredible panel of judges had the important job of narrowing it down to the 15 finalists you'll hear from today. I know you will enjoy hearing how they are innovating to improve the lives of girls and young women everywhere. Starting with 5 finalists with solutions that increase girls' enrollment in school and access to education and provide in-demand credentials for young women.
To combat the digital gender divide, the Aquila Institute is launching online competency-based information diplomas and degrees for underserved young women in Africa. Since 2010, Aquila has delivered high-quality, market-relevant education for women in Rwanda, the majority of whom are from rural areas, and the first in their families to attend college. Aquila's academic model leverages technology, competency-based education, and personalized learning to put graduates on the fast track to success. 86% secure employment within 6 months of graduation. Last fall, 173 young women enrolled in Aquila's accredited information system diploma, an increase of more than 2,000% since the program was launched in 2013. Taking the IS program online will allow us to offer a life-changing education to thousands of women across Africa in the coming decades. Together, we can bridge the digital gender divide in Africa. Thank you.
Thanks largely to patriarchy and poverty, we have over 4 million girls who are eligible yet out of school in India. Our program model is comprehensive, codified, scalable, replicable, and has successfully delivered educational outcomes across 18,000 villages over the last dozen years. I want to highlight our data-driven approach to a systemic challenge. We have over 650,000 villages in India and over 4 million out-of-school girls. So we are using advanced analytics to identify only 5% of villages in India, that is about 35,000 villages, that have up to 40% of India's out-of-school girl population, that is about 1.5 million girls. This precision targeting is helping us scale to villages with the greatest need of our model, resulting in optimized resource utilization and expedited impact. Therefore, by 2024, our goal is to enroll over 1.5 million girls, retain over 1.3 million girls, and improve the learning outcomes for 900,000 children.
Meet Gaia. This is the psychology she had to fight at home. 25.8% of young women in Africa are not in any education, employment, or training, unlike 15.7% of their male counterparts. On the other hand, the technology sector is the fastest growing sector in the African continent, creating opportunities for employment for men and women. CodeHive is a fully subsidized program training hands-on technical skills to young and underserved women between the ages of 18 and 24. Through CodeHive, we are building highly competitive young women with 21st century skills, increasing their skills and competencies in STEM and transitioning them from education to the workforce. After graduation, Gaia's income increased to 250% and is earning a salary that's higher than 54% of Kenya's formerly employed population. And apart from just being an Android developer, she's also at the head of technical compliance at Ada Labs. Join us in training and changing lives of young women like Gaia.
Education is a spark that helps us improve our lives. So why is it that 130 million girls are out of school? So Asia Initiatives has developed SOCs, our social capital credits, our community currency for learning. So girls and women tutor younger children, 3 years or more younger than them, and they earn SOCs and they redeem them for their own education and learning to improve their incomes. We are hyper-local, so our projects start with Socratic dialogues with girls and women we are serving who help us actually to make their own earning and redeeming menus. We use persuasive technology for behavior change, so our SOCs app and platform help record, verify, trade, and analyze SOCs. And we also have these knowledge centers in every project. So we are not just harnessing technology, but we are also harnessing community and getting families and societies to help their women and girls. Thank you.
My name is Oinda Moladeshino, and I'm the co-founder and chief operating officer at Zindi Interactives. My colleagues and I built Zindi Bots when we realized that the problem of poor education in Nigeria wasn't a problem that only government could solve. There are numerous challenges facing the education system in Nigeria, which exposes over 22 million students to poor education, which is often caused by unconducive learning environments, lack of gender equality, child abuse, high student-to-teacher ratio, which in turn leads to high examination failure rates, a catalyst that often makes students drop out of school early and discourages them from pursuing higher and greater opportunities. ZindiBot is a solution that uses artificial intelligence and machine learning to make quality education easily accessible, affordable, and available to every African child, thereby giving everyone equal access and equal chance towards a better life. Thank you.
The entrepreneurs you have heard from today are working to empower women and girls for the rest of their lives, starting with a quality education. Girls and young women with access to education go on to earn higher wages, have lower maternal and newborn mortality rates, and build greater resilience in the face of climate change. Next, you'll hear from 5 finalists with solutions to close the digital divide by increasing internet connectivity and making technology more accessible to girls everywhere.
For too long, indigenous girls in rural Guatemala have been considered a problem. We face 4 types of discrimination for being a woman, indigenous, rural, and poor. Maya's mission is to demonstrate that girls are not the problem. They are the solution with world-class academic and confidence and a voice that goes along with it and technology. Our solution is called Breaking a Culture of Silence with Technology. Our proposal is to provide technology-equipped tablets to the girls. This innovation has impact in herself, her family, community, and her infinite impact. We ask for souls to provide her expertise in technology and social impact. Maya is designed, led, and run by indigenous Maya women. We come from the community, we speak the language, and our students can reflect themselves on us, who are overcoming these challenges and being successful.
When I started Becky 5 years ago, there were 65 million refugees in the world. Today, we're at 80 million, many of whom are in the Middle East. We have many crises in the Middle East, and education is one of them, arguably at the core of them. At Becky, we get donated laptops, repurpose them with software and educational content, and get them to refugee and vulnerable children. Not only are we giving the children an opportunity to learn digital skills, we curate educational content that's geared towards sustainability, gender equality, and future-focused skills. These skills are a direct pathway to future employability. Through our circular economy model, we can become a significant player in orienting the next generation towards equity, equality, and peaceful coexistence. This is the power of education. Thank you.
Since I founded Rumi in 2014, we've grown our free digital learning solution for job skills to over 30 countries in partnership with leading organizations and governments. Our solutions are based on micro-learning courses that we call Bites, which have 20% better retention and learning outcomes than traditional methods and are optimized for mobile devices. Bites are created by employees at purpose-driven organizations who use our Rumi Build platform, a fully virtual, social distancing safe and skills-based example of 21st century digital volunteerism. In partnership with the GSM Association and the largest telecommunications provider in Afghanistan, in November, we're launching a program to make access to Bytes entirely free of data charges as part of an initiative to bridge access for girls and women's education in the country. We have a solution that's free, open, optimized for learning on mobile, and proven during a pandemic. We'd be humbled if we could join the MIT Solve community.
There are currently an estimated 170 million girls, a number that's further increasing during the pandemic, unable to access good education or digital learning due to a lack of technological infrastructure. Introducing Jump to PC, hardware and software to convert your smartphone and TV into a personal computing solution without Wi-Fi. Utilizing devices that she is innately familiar with makes Jump to PC extremely accessible and at 20% the cost of the cheapest laptop in India, highly affordable. Through our partners, we have direct access to over 1 million target households. With over 400 edtech companies in India developing content to change the face of education, we hope to provide the arms and the hands for young girls to not just access the content, but also to practice and master it. From our team at Jump to PC, thank you.
This is Nikado. Because Nikado's parents didn't have enough money for school fees, she dropped out in 8th grade. Nikado had her first child at 15 and now has 5 children. Like her parents, she doesn't earn enough to send all her children to school. There are currently 4 million adolescent girls in Uganda who are out of school and facing a similar future. We designed Ye Air Science to bring interactive remote education to regions that lack access to internet and smart devices. This groundbreaking offline STEM learning program harnesses the ubiquitous and free to the user technology of USSD, requiring only a keypad phone and a radio to expand girls' access to education. Ye Air Science has all the components of an online class without the tech. We invite the MIT Solve community to join us in our mission to create the next generation of African innovators, so Nikado's children have the resources and support to do more than she ever dreamed was possible.
You just heard from finalists in our Learning for Girls and Women Challenge with solutions focused on increasing internet connectivity and access to technology to ensure girls, especially those living in conflict and emergency situations, can reach key learning milestones and acquire the skills needed for the workforce. Our final group of innovators in this challenge have launched platforms for learning and for mentorship. These tools for teaching and learning enable girls and women to learn digital skills and work collaboratively to solve problems. Women are underrepresented in STEM fields, and we know that girls' interest in STEM increases when they have role models to inspire and support them. These solutions provide much-needed mentorship to inspire young women to help them succeed.
My name is Joy Wojiambo from Kitabu. Girls in Kenya and East Africa, like me, when they're growing up, they have 3 main challenges they face. The first one is lack of resources. The second one is lack of a safe space where they can try, fail, then finally succeed. And the third one is lack of available mentors who can work with them in all stages of their lives. Girls for Girls is providing not only a learning management system where girls can learn STEM subjects, but they also have a social network underneath it, whereby these mentors can work with them so that these girls will not only be successful in their careers, but they'll make a change in their world around them and with each and every person that they meet. That is Girls for Girls. Thank you.
I started my research on 2016 about gender equality, I can't take out of my mind a quote. A 10-year-old girl could decide our future. I have worked a lot in this subject, and what I learned is girls' lack of self-confidence. Self-esteem drops 3 times more in girls than boys from mid-school to high school. Our solution focuses on girls 11 to 18 years old. With artificial intelligence, we expect to help girls develop their self-awareness, being part of a community, and find confidence to enjoy opportunities. In 3 years, we expect to achieve more than 5 million girls. Go Girls can be a game changer in the gender inequality. Solve can help us with partnerships and funding. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Selena, CEO and co-founder of Zindi. Zindi is a data science competition platform with African roots and global reach. Our community of 18,000 data scientists are using AI and machine learning to solve some of the world's most pressing problems. We believe that AI should be for everyone, regardless of race, gender, or geography. We support our growing community of data scientists in 3 ways. First, we design data-driven challenges with companies, organizations, and governments. Our data scientists compete to solve these challenges, and the winning data scientists take home prizes while the organization takes home the IP from the winning solutions. Second, our recruitment function allows our data scientists to fast-track their career by attracting the attention of potential employers. And third, Zindi is also a place where you can level up your skills through tutorials and mentorship. Over the next few years, we'll be onboarding over 30,000 women data scientists onto the Zindi platform.
For girls to become an active part of technology creation, we have a secret group waiting to be empowered: primary school teachers. We're building Teachers Lead Tech, a movement, a personalized learning tool for primary school teachers to bring technology creation skills to every girl in the classroom. Focusing on 3 pillars: confidence, technology-driven competence, and classroom-ready content. We're scaling our solution municipality by municipality to reach as many teachers and bring skills to as many girls as possible, so more girls of various abilities can experience the joy of learning through technology creation. Because as a team, we're very curious to know what happens when 10 million girls believe that they can create the next technology.
Sisters of Code is the first coding club in Cambodia that provides free coding lessons for girls from 10 to 20 years old. For girls like Peach Patana, who is 12 years old and who would hear that boys are better with IT, she would not see a lot of information about jobs, and we would end up that only 8% of girls would choose to study technology in Cambodia. Our solution, not only an educational program, but an emotional support group and a growing community that aims to grow confidence and digital skills among young female students in a safe and supportive environment. Our educational program consists of 3 modules: basics of visual coding, game development, and web development. And we are happy to see that 100% of our students would recommend the program. 85% has changed their attitude, and we are partnering with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport.